Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
Throwing to start this game. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Flush down now to his left. He's running with it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Go, set. Set.
Darnold looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Now Darnold. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play. Keep driving that defense.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that 1st cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the 1st time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Catch made by Austin. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Yo, lady. Set. Reset.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Yo, lady. Set. Reset.
Harris once more. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, lady! Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Go, lady! Set.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Williams on the play action. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down throw by Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Rolling left, buying some time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go side. Right side.
From the 42. Escapes the pocket. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Yeah, this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. To throw, here's Darnold. He connects downfield on 4th. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here goes side. Right side.
It is cut left side. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning the tight end left. Here's Swift to start the drive. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go side.
Running back sent in motion. Here's Darnold. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears, while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. 2nd and 13. He's on the move. He can run it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold to throw. Gets this one to Harris. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Darnold now to throw. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Bears with a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He lofts it deep left. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He brings it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to...
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago!
Touchdown, Chicago.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
Bears 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go, start.
Darnold escapes out to the left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, start. Red 80. Hey, set.
Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
No 80. Here we go, start. Hey, set.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, start. No 80. Red 80. Hey, set.
Throwing it just before halftime. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Now Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up.
Ready? We're outside.
Darnold looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Working inside the red zone. He's got Harris. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Real set. Reset.
Harris has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Najee Harris the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First and 10 give to Harris. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hits his running back. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go, yellow lady. Ready. Ready. Reset.
Third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Harris is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Going run again with Swift. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Swift hauls it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. The Steelers set to punt it. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give to Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And they're not going to reach the sticks. They tried surprising them with a reverse, but the defense stops them well short. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be their football. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Lady.
They give to Harris from the gun. Blast through midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. He breaks the tackle, and they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play, and he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On now comes their punter. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. They're on the counter with Swift. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bears hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Set. Reset.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Couple yards there on second down, and now a long ways to go on third.
Set. Ready.
Pickens, the motion man right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Nothing for them there. Maybe 1 yard. That's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers.